and gentlemen, and thank you so much for coming to our production this year. This is the first year that Queen Mary School has ever taken on this kind of production, and I have to say, it is probably the highlight of my career so far. The students that I've worked with, and Mr. Ingrassi and I have worked with over the last 6 months, have absolutely blown my mind for their talent, their commitment to this performance, and I can't imagine spending my time with anybody else. And the last few months of this school year are definitely going to be sadder without them with me every day. So, we hope you enjoy the show. We do ask if you please turn off any cell phones or put them on silent so they aren't interrupting our performance. Thank you so much, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Shoving the poor kid. She ain't doing nothing to you. She's keeping me awake, isn't she? No, you're keeping us awake. You want to make something out of it? How about I make a pancake out of you? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. They're fighting and I won't get no sleep all night. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Pipe down all y'all, go back to sleep. It's all right, Molly. Annie's here. It was my mom and Annie. We was riding on the ferry boat and she was only me up to see all the big ships. But then I couldn't find her no more. Well, it was only a dream, honey. Now you gotta go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock. Annie, read me Arno. Again, please. Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again.
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie. She was born October 28th. We'll be back to get her soon.
We have left half a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, you will know that she's our baby. Oh my goodness, now they're laughing? Oh right. Do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth throat? Gee, I do having a mother and father again, but you're lucky. You really got him. I know, somewhere. Maybe fall from west, or maybe real nearby. She may be pouring her coffee. She may be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden Get up! Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Turn around. I said turn around. There! Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan. I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they love me and they're coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. Get up! Now for this one, shenanigans, you'll all get down on your knobby little knees and clean this dump till it shines at the top of the Chrysler building.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Get to work.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now! Why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treating, we get tricked. Instead of kissing, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak up, so it's a hard knock road. We hope caught like it. Instead of wool, empty belly. Instead of wool, it's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? What's it take? Don't you want to throw the towel in? It's easier than putting up a fight. No one's in it when your dreams that I can't be. No one cares if your shirt is straight. No one dries when your eyes get wet. From the cry, your things supposed to say. Oh, empty belly life, rock star life, full star life. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for you, us missed. When you're in a cold-blooded, it's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
you! What are you doing in there? Get her out of there! Your days are numbered. All right, breakfast.
Hot mush. Yeah.
No, not hot mush.
Yay!
Cold mush.
Aww.
And after your mush, you'll go straight to your sewing machines. You have an order of justice to finish if you have to work straight through to midnight. Now line up. Laundry! Laundryman!
Morning, bundles.
Morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not. Hey, Abby. Tell me, how is the prettiest gal south of 14th Street? Bundles, get out here with that laundry. So long, beautiful, and Merry Christmas. You call this place clean, Annie? This place is a pigsty. Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just went with Mr. Bundles. In the laundry bay.
Bundles! Police! Police!
No more hard knock life for Annie. Lucky that she got
two for a nickel.
Excuse me, ma'am, but could you donate an apple to the orphan's picnic?
Sure, why not? No one's buying them anyway.
Gee, thanks, lady.
Say, kid, when is the orphan's picnic?
As soon as I take a bite.
You seen any stray mutts around here?
No, ma'am.
Good. Then they all must be running wild over to Astor Place.
Hey, there's one they didn't get. They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too. But don't worry, I ain't gonna let them get you or me. Everything's gonna be fine for the both of us. If not today, well. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just take on my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Hey, you, little girl, come here.
Yes, officer?
That dog's there. Ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh no, officer. He's my dog.
Your dog, huh? So what's his name?
His name is Sandy. Right, that's it. Because I call him of his nice sandy color.
Okay, let's see if he can answer to his own name.
Well, you see, officer, I just got him in some
Call him.
Sandy! Here, boy! Sandy! Good Sandy. Good old Sandy.
Next time you take him out, I want to see him with a leash and with a license, or else he goes to the pound.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Now get along before you catch your death of cold in this
Oh,
one.
I don't mind the weather. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just take on my chin and grin and say, You know your souvenir pillow from Coney Island?
Yeah.
Molly just threw up on it.
Little girls, everywhere I turn, I can see them. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Someday I'll straighten their curls.
Hey, you cheated!
I did not.
You cheated!
Why did you cheat? I was not.
Shut up!
Yeah, come in.
Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yeah.
I'm Lieutenant Ward of the 17th Precinct. We found your runaway.
Oh, thank you, officer.
She was in one of those Hoovervilles down by the river with a bunch of bums
They weren't bums.
and had a mangy mother, but he got away.
Oh, poor pumpkin, out in the freezing cold with just that thin sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. Thanks so much again, officer.
All in the line of duty, and you don't let me ever hear you run away from this nice lady again. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, officer. The next time you walk out that door, it'll be 1953. Well, are you glad to be back? Huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I've always told you? Never tell a lie.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah?
I'm Grace Farrell, private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire?
The billionaire. Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home.
What sort of orphan did he have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent
Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. Mississippi.
and cheerful.
You shut up. And how old?
Age doesn't really matter. Say 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11 would be perfect. And I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
11? A redhead? Sorry, we don't have any orphans like that.
Oh, well, what about this child right here?
Annie? Oh no, you don't want her.
Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' house?
I would love to.
You can have any orphan here, but not Annie.
Perhaps I should call the Board of Orphans.
If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
Oh, boy.
If you'll get her coat, then I'll take her along right now.
She don't have no coat.
Then we'll buy her one.
Oh, boy.
Come along, Annie. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is outside.
I can hardly believe it. She can hardly believe it. Hey, kids, I'm getting out for Christmas. I'll write to ya.
Someday I'll live in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay locked away till the prohibition of little girls. 'Cause someday I'll live in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels.
Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, miss. We're expecting him any minute.
Do you really live here or is this a train station?
We really live here. Now, would you all come here for a moment, please?
Quickly, everyone.
This is Annie. She'll be with us for Christmas. Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear. Now, what would you like to do first?
The floors, I'll scrub them first. Then I'll get to the windows.
Annie, you won't have to do any cleaning while you're here. You're our guest, and for the next 2 weeks, you're gonna have a swell time. Now. Stop still, we'll pick out all your clothes.
Green is your best color. No blue, I think.
Your bath is wrong, but Mrs. Green.
Don't do what was I thinking?
Annette comes in to make your bed.
Soup? No, the second sheets, I think. I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Mew comes to take it away. No need to pick up any toys.
That's okay, I haven't got the anyway.
No finger will you lift my teeth. We have but one request. Please put us to the test.
I know I'm gonna like it here. Used to room in a tube where I sit and freeze. Get me now, holy cow, could someone pinch me please?
She didn't mean it. We never had a little girl.
I'm very glad to volunteer.
We hope you understand. Your wishes are command. We know you're gonna like it here. Welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
It's good to be home.
How was your flight from Chicago?
Not bad. It only took 11 hours. Grace,
Yes, sir?
messages?
President Roosevelt wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow. Well, it's good to see you all again.
Sir?
Drake, dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir.
And Grace, if you'll get your notebook. Who is this?
This is Annie, Mr. Warbucks, the orphan who will be staying with us for Christmas.
That's not a boy, orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Well, I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
I'm just Annie, Mr. Warbucks, sir. I haven't got any last name. I'm sorry I'm not a boy.
Not at all. Couldn't be happier. Grace, we'll start with the figures on the iron ore shipments from Toledo to... What are we going to do with this child?
Well, it is her first night here, sir.
Well, Annie, I guess we ought to do something special here on your first night. How about a movie?
Oh gosh, Mr. Warbucks, I've never been to one.
Then you'll go to the Roxy, and then an ice cream soda at Rompmeyer's, and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Oh golly!
Grace, forget about the vacation tonight. Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Ah, gee.
Is something the matter, Annie?
It's just that, well, I thought you were gonna take me.
Oh, Annie, I'm afraid I'll be far too busy tonight.
Ah, gee.
Now, Annie, when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation...
Oh, sure. That's okay. I know, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake,
Yes, sir.
get our coats.
Ah, gee!
Grace, you'll come too, of course.
Which car will you be wanting, sir?
The Duesenberg. No, wait, this child's been cooped up in an orphanage. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Why not? It's only 45 blocks. Smell those bus fumes. There really is no air like the air of New York.
bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove that a woman 35 or more, romance in life need not be over.
God, I hope not.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with you already?
On the contrary, Miss Hannigan, this has to be signed and sent back to the Board of Orphans no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow.
What for?
Because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that he wants to adopt her.
Annie? The daughter of a millionaire?
The daughter of a billionaire.
Would you excuse me for a moment, please? Got any more wonderful news?
Merry Christmas, Miss Hannigan.
Oops! Pardon me, beautiful. Hi, sis. Long time no see. Rooster? They finally let you out of prison. What were you in for this time? Some old geezer said I smuggled in $1,100. Why'd you say that?
Because the rooster smuggled out $1,100.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from Jersey City. Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here. So who's that lady I bumped into when I come in? Looks like she had a couple of bucks. She works for Oliver Warbucks. The Oliver Warbucks? Annie, one of the orphans from here, is getting adopted by him.
Crummy orphan?
Yeah, living in the lap of luxury. Well, the two Anakin kids ended up in the skids. It ain't fair how we scratch for $3 or $4. Well, she gets $4. That little brat. It ain't fair, this year life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady.
To getting more bucks instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
But does that put us?
Give you one guess. Yes! Easy street. Easy street. Annie is the king and the queen. Yes, sorry, yes, sorry, yes. Easy that's where we're gonna be.
Yes. Yes, Mr. President. No, I am not asking for your help, but I'm telling you that we need to do something. All right, we'll talk about it on
Friday.
Friday. Listen, Mr. President, why don't you and I bury the hatchet and you come over for dinner Christmas Eve? You will? Wonderful. Goodbye, Mr. President. Grace, find out the Democrat seat.
Yes, sir.
The package from Tiffany's?
Arrived this morning.
Fine. I'm going to give it to her and tell her that I'm going to adopt her.
She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Could you get her down here?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Annie, can we have man-to-man talk?
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Of course not. Annie, I was born into a very poor family, and both of my parents died before I was 10. So I made a promise to myself that someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
But lately, I've realized something. That if you have no one to spend your life with, if you're alone, then you might as well be broke. I was in Tiffany's the other day and I got you this.
For me? Ah, gee. Ah, gee.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I saw that old rusty one you were wearing, and I thought, I'm gonna get that kid a brand new locket. Here, we'll just take this old enough.
No, I don't want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
The locket, my mom and dad left it when they left me at the orphanage. And a note too. They said they're coming back for me and they love me. I'm really lucky being here with you this Christmas, but the one thing I want in the world is to find my mother and father.
It's all right. I'll find them. I'll find them for you.
Mr. Wallace will find your mother and father for you. If he has to put everyone in his organization on the job. If he has to pull every political string there is.
Up to and including the White House. Annie, give me your locket.
Mr. Warbucks.
I understand, but it could be our best clue. We'll have the FBI trace it and find out who bought it.
And maybe they should have my note too.
You just watch, Annie. You could be meeting your parents in a couple of days.
Really?
Really?
Oh boy, I gotta write a letter to the kids about this. I'm finding my parents.
What a thing to occur, finding and losing. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
Maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me So maybe now this prayer, the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby?
Thank you, Annie. And welcome back to America's favorite radio program, the Oxygen Hour of Smiles, starring your old softie, Today we have all of the Warbucks on the show. It's nice of you to be here.
Gee, Annie on the radio, coast to coast, she's famous. I wish I was on the radio. Me too.
Who wants to be on demo radio?
I do. So for all the Hour of Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying...
Now get out of here. Now.
That's no.
Hey, you're that man. Are you there that runs this your opening?
Yeah? What do you want?
Ma'am, was he working here 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, we had time for troubles back then. We had to leave up there here on the front stoop.
Our little girl, our Annie.
Your Annie's parents? I can't believe it. Where you say you come from again?
A little farm up in Canada, where they've got lots of chickens, ducks, pigs, and roosters. Gosh, your sis.
Rooster? I never would have known it was you in 100 years.
Fooled you, Aggie. We're gonna fool Warbucks too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
Sis, we need your help for details about Annie that can help us pull this thing off.
Well, what's in it for me?
Three-way split. Half.
Half?
Half. Okay. 25 grand each. But we gotta do it fast. Get the money, get the kid, and get out of town.
The kid's the problem. What will we do with her afterwards?
No problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears. For good. We get the 50 grand, we blow the crummy town, and then me and Lil will meet you.
Where? Oh, yeah.
They were all liars and fakes.
Aw, gee.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
I was sure somebody was gonna be my mother and father.
Mr. Warbucks has just come in from the FBI.
Leaping lizards! Agent Gunderson located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy!
Ah, gee, over 90,000 were made and sold.
Ah, gee.
Annie, I'm afraid the FBI doesn't think there's a chance in a million of tracing your parents to the locket. I'm so sorry.
That's okay, you did your best. I guess a kid can get along without folks. You didn't turn out so bad.
Grace,
Yes, sir?
do you have those legal papers I gave to you the other day?
Right here.
Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid. Ah, gee. Together at last, together forever. We're tied and not, living as ever.
I don't need sunshine after my skies clear.
I don't need anything but you. Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain awful.
But
Not now, that's it. I'm full of now.
I'm richer than Miles.
But nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too,
I don't need anything.
anything, I don't need anything but
Best skills that stops Sherman. Look, there's our Eddie.
Who are you?
Honey, we're your mom and dad. Mudge is my name, Ralph Mudge, and this is the White Show.
And you're English.
Annie Mudge.
We loved you, Annie, but we had to leave you behind.
We've seen a great number
I
of people.
expect to be one of proof of who we are. Here's the driver's license and Eddie's birth certificate.
Baby girl named Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, October 28th, 1922.
October 28th. That's my birthday.
Ralph, look! Annie's wearing the locket. When we left Daddy at the orphanage, we left her with half of a silver locket, kept the other half. Yes, it fits perfectly. Oh, thank God, Ralph. She's our Annie.
Mr. Mudge, what about the money?
Well, we ain't got much, but we'd be glad to give you whatever.
You didn't know that I was offering a check for $50,000?
No, sir. Anyway, we don't want no money. On the other hand, Ralph, remember that little pig farm out in New Jersey? With $50,000, we can afford to bring Annie up right in the country.
Do you mind if we keep Annie until tomorrow morning, Christmas?
Whatever you prefer, sir.
Bye, Annie love.
Until tomorrow morning, honey, and you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Oh, bye, be beautiful. Merry Christmas.
This is
Wonderful news.
drink champagne.
Yes, sir.
We must celebrate, because we just had the most wonderful news in the world. Annie found her mother and father. To Annie Mudge.
To Annie Mudge. Annie!
I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, I have the strangest feeling that I've seen that Mr. Mudge before, and he is not who he says he is.
Then we won't give up until we're certain.
But how?
We will go straight to the top, to the President of the United States. even if he is a Democrat.
Silly to cry, nothing to fear. Betcha where they live is nice right here. Betcha my life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. And maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby, Good morning, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
You're early too.
We've been up all night, dear. FBI men have been coming and going. And did you know that the President of the United States is here?
Really?
Mr. President?
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. He succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear. David and Margaret Bennett.
But
Franklin.
Annie, your mother and father passed away a long time ago.
you mean I'm an orphan after all?
Annie, are you okay?
Yes, because I knew they loved me and they're coming back for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could have been easily forged, but no one knew about the locket except for us.
And the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan too.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Hi, kids!
Ah, Miss Hannigan, it's a delight to meet you.
Same here. I know you anywheres.
Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas, but no.
Merry Christmas.
Well, we don't want to bother you all Christmas, you know. Got to pick up Patty. Yeah, well, check.
Yes, of course. Check. Here it is, Mr. March. $50,000 certified.
Certified. Hey, I'm order. The trigger's up.
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as
Rooster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Lewis, turn them over.
Yes, sir.
And I believe you'll find that this woman is their accomplice.
I didn't know these people till yesterday.
Come off it, Aggie. Annie, tell them how good and nice to you I've always been.
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but the one thing you always told me is never tell a lie.
Brat.
Miss Hannigan is gone for good.
And you don't have to work anymore.
Yes, girls, for you and perhaps for all of us, this Christmas is going to be the beginning of a wonderful new life. Hey, I rather like that. A new deal.
So do I, Franklin. A new deal.